Hello and welcome to my new channel, Australian Trucks. I thought I'd just give a bit of an intro into the channel and how it started, and give you a bit of an overview. I started on YouTube some years ago with a channel called Drone Zone 601. When I started that channel, it was more about Australian scenery, the outback, and just a general view of different places in Australia. I started the channel because when I first got into droning, there was a lot of YouTubers putting out videos on how to drone and how to film cinematic type images. So that was probably the inspiration. I thought I was able to learn off those videos, so I thought I would put up a bit of content that people could view and like and subscribe if they wanted to. But the aim of it was definitely not to get millions of subscribers, which will never happen, or millions of views. It was just a bit of a personal type hobby. So once I'd done all of the scenery type stuff, which I still do, but there's probably limited opportunity, time and work and things like that, where you can't really get out to the outback as much as you'd like, and that prevents you filming a lot of stuff, I suppose. So then I started doing trains, trucks, and things like that. So I've found that with the truck videos, there's a lot of views, a lot of people are interested in it, and I think it's because it's footage of ordinary people doing ordinary things, and quite often people who do ordinary things don't get the recognition they deserve, and they certainly don't get the praise that they deserve. And in particular, Australia survives on transport. The trucking industry as a whole are relied on heavily, particularly in outback Australia. And over the years, probably from law enforcement and regulators, the trucking industry has probably drawn quite a bit of attention to itself, and more so I think in recent years, with the increase in, or seems to be an increase in truck accidents, which is unfortunate, because quite often, or it appears to me anyway, that the truck drivers, particularly the guys and now the girls who have been around for many years in the industry, are probably some of the most courteous drivers. They're the most professional drivers, and I think unfortunately they've been given a bad rap at times. So as part of Drone Zone 601, I thought I'd start this new channel, Australian Trucks. And again, it just gives a view of, or shows ordinary people doing ordinary things that don't ever seek the recognition that they probably should get. So I hope you enjoy the channel. I hope you enjoy the videos. I'm not personally a truck driver or in the truck driving industry. I do my best to identify the correct make and model of the trucks, but I suspect I don't get that right all of the time, so feel free to drop a line and tell me if I've got it wrong. Okay, I'll wind it up, and appreciate all your likes and subscriptions. It's helpful. Cheers.